30 racks of PBR. That's for you.
Amen, brother. All of Florida do better.
But also, most Americans listen to trash music.
That's biological warfare, brother. Like,
They're just being a bunch of bitches.
fill me, Satan. Fill me.
Yeah, they're like, what the
What's
fuck
going on? Is he pulling out his dick?
Yeah, it does. I was just fucking with you.
And then we'll talk about it here, live, on the Riff Report. I'm not here to make friends, man. I'm here to talk music and give out shitty opinions, so there we are.
What the fuck were we even talking about?
Welcome to the Riff Report, the loudest corner on the internet. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ryan.
And I did that correctly this week. Hell yeah. We're also here to talk to you about all things punk, metal, alternative, anything loud, anything heavy. Buckle in, folks. We're going to talk your ears off today because we love to do it and you love to listen.
It's another doozy of an episode.
Exactly. Let's jump right in. I'm excited. Let's fucking go, dude. What's up, man? How have you been? What's the last 24 hours for you?
Pretty fucking awesome, actually, dude.
Hell yeah.
It was like 70 some degrees out today.
Beautiful.
Dude, I needed this. I'm sure everybody needed this, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
needed this. I woke up, got the family, their lunches made, got boots on, coats on,
Right.
get the frick out of here. Cats fed.
Hell yeah.
Everything pretty much done. I made myself some coffee. I was chilling for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
About 10 o'clock. I drove to the trails to the fucking Love Creek County Park.
Oh yeah, nice.
And yeah, fucking went for a nice hike, a nice like multi-hour hike out in the woods. There's an old dam out there.
Oh, damn.
From who knows.
Right.
Yeah, all dam is right. I don't know how old this fucking dam is, but it's decrepit. It's old. It's not big by any means.
Okay.
But yeah, I climbed to the top of that and took a load off and smoked a nice doobie and then took in nature and
Right.
just had a great time. Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah. It's sick. I love that for you, dude. Been to
yeah,
Love Creek a couple times. My own personal doobie hikes.
Yeah.
Forever ago. We went out and I'll just say my day started at a cool crisp 2 p.m. You were probably already headed home by then. And most of your day was done, but mine was just starting. I got up, I laid around in bed for about an hour, read hella manga, and then Kat was like, "We have to go outside. Get the fuck out of the house." I was like, "Deal."
Yeah.
So we got up, we got lunch, drove to Lions Park, sat in front of the beach, looked at the beautiful lake, and really absorbed the wind and weather that we were having. And then we came back home, and I became a lazy piece of shit again on my computer, listening to some of the tracks we got to talk about today. So it's been a short day so far for me personally. That's fun. I enjoyed it.
I can't believe that you just wasted this beautiful day.
I went out and enjoyed what I could of it, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I went for my hike, my multi-hour hike, and then I came home. I did a little bit of work on the computer and I went right back outside, did some yard work, went to the store, picked my kid up from school, came back home, did some more work out in the yard. Yeah, I was outside
fully
for about
enjoyed
as long as I as long as I could have.
Hell yeah, sick. Well, I'm happy for you, dude.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it twice as much for people like me. So it all evens out. It's a balancing act.
Well, I did listen to plenty of music while I was doing all this
Nice.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
I didn't I brought my headphones with intentions on listening to some music while I was doing my hike at the county park.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the sounds of nature so much. I just decided fuck those headphones. I'm not listening to any music right now.
There you go.
Um, but yeah, while I was doing yard work, listened to a bunch of music, and my track of the week goes along with some shit that I've been listening to lately, and
Oh
that
yeah.
is in anticipation for our first upcoming show of the year.
In only a few
Um,
weeks.
in only a few weeks. I'm so excited. I'm
Yeah,
busting out at the
literally
seams.
three. It's 21 days.
21 days? All
No,
right.
19 days. Excuse me.
Even
Yeah,
better.
even
Even
less. That's
better.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even better. Um,
it's gonna be sick.
but yeah, my track of the week is by Joyce Manor, because we are going to be at the Joyce Manor Military Gun, Team Mortgage, and Combat. Is that the other
I
band?
think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Down at the Salt Shed in Chicago, um, in 19 days.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to come hang out with us, go get your tickets. I think they're still available, and I think they're still cheap. So go grab them.
Yeah.
I think they're, what was it, like 40 or 50 bucks maybe a piece
If
for
that,
general admission.
it was like 35. I spent like 150 bucks, but that was like taxes and fees. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
43.75. Super affordable.
nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So if you want to hang out with us, go get your tickets. Because it's gonna be a good show.
Oh yeah.
But the track that I picked um today is the first track, the opening track off of their newest album, I Used to Go to This Bar, entitled I Know Where Mark Chen Lives. And this track is just a great way to start off the album.
Right.
It's catchy, it's emo, it's poppy, it's just good. It's got a little bit of everything. But the fucking chorus gets me every time. Train coming down the track, it almost gave me a heart attack. Dude, so good.
So good. Oh yeah.
Um,
I don't know a Mark
but
Chen, but
yeah,
I know an Eric Chen. You think they're
I
related?
don't know. I don't know Mark or Eric.
Oh shit.
So I don't know.
You probably know Mu Chen, owner of the local Chinese joint Good Fortune. They're Chens.
Nope, don't know.
All right. Well, he's a cool guy. You should get to know him. He's funny as fuck.
All right, I don't go there. I don't even know where that is.
You're good. It's over by the
Um,
Save a Lot in Ben Harbor. A little
oh,
strip. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going there. Sorry.
All right. That's fine.
um, but yeah, what about you, man? What have you been listening to?
With this, not necessarily good weather today. I wanted to kind of correlate it to that, but that had no reason to do with it. Because usually when I get into weather like this, I get a little bit out of like death metal and just metal in general and listen to other genres, emo, some pop punk, some hip hop, dude. Hip hop is the best thing to listen to when you're just driving down the road. You know what I mean? Fucking windows down, sun's blaring down, you got your cool hat on. You're
Yep.
feeling fly for a white guy, you know, and that's how I've been feeling recently. So, I've been listening to a lot of Aesop rock, and more specifically, like a lot of old school, like fucking '90s hip hop, Tribe, a little bit of Busta, some Gangstar, some Far Side, but this one I
Oh
picked
yeah.
is one of my favorites. I always try and pop it in to any of my listening sessions. Long Legged Larry by Aesop Rock. I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious. The storytelling that Aesop provides for us listeners and the story of Long Legged Larry saving just humanity with his amazing jumping powers, dude. I love it. I kind of want to get the cover thing, the picture of the frog with the beard and shit without the
Yeah.
Aesop part. Just get that like tattooed somewhere. I think that's cool. It's really fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
I don't even remember the first time I heard this song, but when I did, I was like, I'm gonna be into this style of music for the rest of my life, and I am
Yeah.
still to this
Yeah.
day. So it's a good song.
Yeah. That's the, like, when you listen to some of these, like, cringy, like hip hop or rap songs, like you're like, this is gonna fucking age very poorly, and most of them do.
Mhm.
Aesop does not age
Does
poorly.
not.
It hits all of it hits good no
Mhm.
matter what time it of the
Right.
year, what year it is. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's all fucking good.
Exactly. Dude, I just found out the other day I was out at Magic with the homies and I popped on a hip hop playlist and we were talking about Aesop. I found out that we were kind of me and you were kind of talking about that newer album. I heard it's a mess there too.
Yeah.
There's another album before that, but after
Yeah.
ITS that I had no idea about. Black Hole Superette came out this also
Yep.
last year. Blew my
Yep.
fucking mind, dude. So I've been
Yeah. I
having to
didn't
catch up on
listen to
that.
that one very much. I when it came out, I gave it a couple listens through, but I don't know why. I just didn't get into it.
Right.
But then yeah, when I heard It's a Mess There Too came out,
Mhm.
I
All
got into
about it.
that one a lot more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
Nice. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a listen pretty soon. See how it is. But for now, we're espousing the valor and great stories of long-legged Larry. Find out about his
Yeah.
story. Tell your children.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Since we got a fucking
Yeah. Let's quit dicking around, dude.
literal
Let's go.
shit
Right.
ton of fuck to
Wasting
get through.
time. Wasting
So
daylight here,
yeah.
dude. Come on. It's still light out.
I don't know if we're
Kind of.
wasting any time, but we're taking up people's time, that's for sure.
Right.
Whether you got productive shit to do or not is I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the scene and industry news. We got a bunch of new releases actually. I was not mad about what we got
Right.
because I didn't have a ton of this shit written down. A
Uh-huh.
lot of it was a surprise, so that was good. Some of it I knew and was anticipating it.
Uh-huh.
Some of it was secret, so I was
Hell
super
yeah.
happy about that. But to start things off, we got the EP drop of Nocturnal Womb by the uh, indigenous black metal project Black Braid, which I just found out about not that long ago. I think in the lead up to this EP, I started seeing some stuff and I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I just learned that it is a solo project too. So that's
Oh.
pretty cool. I don't know if he's doing all instruments, if these are programmed drums at all. I'm not super sure, but either way, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they posted a music video or live footage from one of their shows that they played recently in Stockholm, Sweden. Um, and I watched the video. It was pretty sick. I don't know what his situation is. He's got full band in this video, so I don't know if these are touring guys, if they're guys that um, he's officially brought on or what. But there's a whole band, and the video looks fucking sweet. It looks like a pretty sick black metal show. Just saying.
Hell
But
yeah.
did you listen to this one at
I
all?
did. I did my homework.
Hell
Uh
yeah.
yeah, I gave this a listen to. I liked the title track for the EP Nocturnal Womb. Um had a good build up, and it's not like it's black metal obviously, but it's not, how do I say this? It's not archetypal. It doesn't, I don't know. It's got a good sound. I like it. It's not like normie black metal, you know what I mean? It's the best way I can describe it. I didn't know this was solo because there is so much going on in this. That's amazing that he was able to track all these and edit it, mix, do whatever. Um, yeah, I'll definitely be listening to these guys in the future. But the other track I did like was the third, that acoustic song that they did. Barefoot
Yeah.
Ghost Dance on Blood-Soaked Soil. That was kind of
Yeah.
cool. I was thinking about sitting around a campfire, you know what I mean, and just fucking.
Yep.
I'm not saying me do it, but like I just imagine like someone got a guitar and that's what you're doing. You're just drinking some brews, poking at the fire. You know what I mean? Just kind of
Yep.
hanging out. It's a little dark out. It's not completely dark. It's not like midnight, 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
but it's like 10 p.m. You know, it's twilight. Like
Yep.
it's a good time. It's cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hell yeah.
So I thoroughly enjoyed it though.
Good. I also thoroughly enjoyed it. I've listened to it multiple times, and I'm sure I'll continue to listen to it because it's fire.
Right.
Next up, we got this one was a surprise, but we got the I think third single off of the upcoming album for Body Snatcher. The track is called Violent Obsession, and it is track coming up for their latest album, Hell Is Here, Hell Is Home, which is due out April 10th. So um, that's pretty exciting. If you're into them, this is going to be pretty awesome. So far, we've gotten The Maker, we've gotten Blade Between the Teeth, and then
Yep.
now we've gotten Violent Obsession. Um, Out of a 10-song album. So who knows? We might see one more track drop before this officially comes out. Maybe we won't see anything. Who knows? But
We're gonna place bets
the
here on the Riff Report. Which is gonna be the next one? Do you have a list of the songs in front of you?
oh yeah, yeah, I do.
Which one do you
Um,
think? Just based on a name, what track do you think is gonna be next?
well, I am just this has nothing to do with the name of the song or anything like that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with if I had to guess one more's coming out, I'm going with track 3, Plague
Plague
of
of Flies.
Flies.
All right.
And the only reason I'm doing that is because we've got 1, we've got 5, and we've got 7 out. It kinda
Yeah. It's got a little
it would make sense
little
to
pattern. I can see
alternate.
that. All
Yeah,
right. Put some
Yeah,
thought
right.
into it.
You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
I'm looking at track 10, the
Okay.
Hell is Home, or Two Empty
That would be
Caskets.
yeah, that would be Hell is Home would be the move to
Right.
drop that last track for sure.
Exactly.
Um, I'm also seeing track 9, Survive or Die. We got a feature from Scott Vogel,
Ooh.
which that's pretty cool. I don't know if they'll drop that or if they'll save that for the album drop. I would imagine that one's getting saved for release day,
Yeah,
but
probably.
who knows?
We'll
Who
see.
knows?
We'll let you
Yeah.
know who's right on the Riff Report.
Yeah. This this track was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
It's Body Snatcher.
Right.
I can that much I can say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, it was good. It was heavy. I like the tone behind it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a deathcore song, and yeah, if this is what you're looking to do is throw down and swing some arms, kick some legs, do a little bit of
Punch some drywall. Fucking.
yeah,
You know what I
people's
mean?
elbow,
Exactly.
some donkey kicks. Yeah, this will do it. So yeah, check them out. Next up, this one was also a surprise for me. We've talked about these guys before with their first single drop. This is their second single to come out, and that is Constant Tension
Yeah.
by the super group Held, who features members of the Sleeping, Night Verses, and Coheed and Cambria. These guys are fucking solid, dude.
Yeah.
I like. I've said it enough. I've always been a big fan of the Sleeping, and this guy's voice is fucking awesome. So I'm gonna root for him no matter what. But this second track dropped, and I was a little worried because like the first verse of the song kind of feels a little bit weak at first.
Right.
But then as soon as it starts building up into the chorus, I'm like, okay, here we go. And then the chorus is fucking so catchy. It's this track is good.
Right.
But we got the official release that their debut album Gray will be out on May 15th via MNRK Heavy. So that is exciting. I'm
Yeah.
sure we will get some more singles over the next couple months while this is leading up to be released. And I am looking forward to it. That's for sure.
Same. I did enjoy this track too. It's a little it was and we got quite a bit of the what I'm about to say in this list, but the way things were spaced out, we've got like some heavy ass shit. Gotta I'm not gonna say turn down your headphones, but you're gonna lose some hearing listening to them. And then right afterwards, just kind of cool it down a little bit. And that's exactly what this track did, going
Yeah.
from Body Snatcher to Hell. It just kind of was like, oh, okay, a nice little break, but a musically talented group nonetheless. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed it, and maybe it's just my old age, but when I was younger, I wanted it to be heavy, 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 loud, loud, loud. But now, not so much, and I can appreciate this music a little bit more. These guys definitely scratch that itch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hell yeah. This next one is technically two.
yeah,
We get a twofer here.
hell
And
yeah,
this one we were expecting, but this falls along with the held vibes. We're keeping things a little lower. We're chilling. Don't worry, we'll work our way back up. But these next two tracks are the first couple singles that we've gotten in a real long time from this band, which is Basement, the UK post hardcore band. They have released Wired and Broken by Design, both of which come with a music video attached to them, which is awesome. I watched both of those
hell
videos.
yeah.
And then we got the release of their upcoming studio album titled Wired, which we can expect May 8th on Run for Cover Records. Um, so that's exciting to know that we got a full album coming up. And then the band has also shared um never mind. I'm reading in wrong places. But yeah, they put out both these tracks, both with music videos. They're good. Wired was, I'll say, a little unexpected, from what I know and what I expect of Basement, which
Right,
is that they're a little heavier and faster from time to time, but for the most part, they're pretty chill, like emo, slow, quiet,
right.
on the sadder side, which is they do it well. Wired was a little more on the like, I don't know, fast and just like light vibed post hardcore.
It reminds me
Um,
of Pup a lot.
yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like high
Um,
energy emo. They're jumping and
yeah.
scissor kicking in the air and fucking. They're happy to be
Yep.
here. But they're singing about sad stuff at the same time. It's
Yeah.
yeah, happy music for sad people.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I think Broken by Design, that kind of like fits back into their old mold of slow, quiet,
Yeah,
chill. Um, it just vibes and it's a damn good track. I
hell
mean,
yeah.
this is I mean, I've been a fan of Basement for quite a while, and this is what I'm used to, so I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed Wired a lot too. It just kind of like was a little jarring at first when I first heard it because I
Right.
was like, wow, this is a lot different. Um, So yeah, I was happy with both tracks thoroughly.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
I also did. That's about all I gotta say to it. Like I said, it reminded me of Pup a little bit of some Granddaddy. Yeah, I think that's
All
what
right.
they're called. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but
No.
yeah, it
Nice.
was very nice.
Um, hell yeah. Did you watch either of the music
I
videos at
didn't
all?
see any of these either of these videos. No.
Yeah. You could, I mean, I'm not a big music video guy. Um, but I've been trying to when these songs come out and I know they have a music video with them, I've been
Oh,
trying to just take that first listen
right.
along with the video and just take everything in. And then after that, I pretty much don't watch them again. but
Exactly.
uh but yeah, they were, I mean, they're shot nice. They're pretty much basement music videos. What I'm used to from the past. So
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
um
watching the
so yeah.
Wired video right now, and exactly, they just got. Looks like they did did what Knocked Loose did, and then probably just said, "Hey guys, come on out, let's do this fucking video." And they're just like in a warehouse or something. There's dust everywhere. Yeah, just
Oh yeah.
classic. It's old school. It's nostalgic. The I caught like 10 seconds of the Broken by Design, and that's that classic like driving on tour. We're right. This is how we wrote the song. These are the feelings that we felt while the song was being written. Like, experience that with us. Like, this is just a candid shot for shot remake. It's kind of
Yeah.
adorable. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
I can appreciate those music videos from time to
right.
time. One of them that got me was fuck, I can't remember the. Oh yeah. So I don't know how big of a Blink 182 fan you are, but they were like a pretty big influence for me when I was
Yeah,
really young,
right.
getting into music, and kind of what made me become a drummer was Travis Barker. But
Nice. Okay.
um, but they broke up after their self-titled album, and then after Travis had gotten in that plane accident and almost died,
Right.
uh, they had gotten back together for a reunion, put out a new album, but they had released a greatest hits album before that and dropped their first um, new track in like many years,
Uh-huh.
called Not Now, I think.
Okay.
And it's a really good track, but the music video for that was like my first time seeing the like candid tour and just
Exactly.
like
Check us out. Like, this
bullshit.
is us being human
Yeah,
and fucking right. Yeah.
right. And I was like, and just the way that it hit with them coming back after being broken up
Did
and
you cry,
all that
bro?
stuff, I was like, man, that's so sweet. No, I've
Uh,
never cried once in my life.
all right. All right, man. Calm down. It's not that big a deal. Gosh.
um, but yeah, I cried.
All right. That's cool.
Um, all right. Next up, we got a track that I just had to throw in here for one of our coworkers who has been talking about this band a lot.
Yeah, right.
And that is Archspire with their new track, Red Goliath.
Yeah.
And this is coming up on their new album, Too Fast to Die, coming out April 10th,
Yep.
which apparently has been crowdfunded. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Um, I've always been a big fan of that. I don't know if they're signed. I thought they were on like Nuclear Blast or something like that. Let's see. I don't know why you would need to crowdfund if you have a fucking record
It
label.
looks like they've been attached to Season of
Oh,
Mist,
Season of
Trendkill,
Mist.
and Hadeen.
Yeah, not big labels.
Yeah, right.
I have heard of Season of Mist. Oh yeah, so it's a big like black metal kind of label.
Okay.
Um, actually, not many bands that I'm familiar with on here other than a Bath, which is a pretty big black metal band. We got
Mayhem
Candle.
was attached to them, or is attached to them.
Oh, nice. Yep, that
Misery
makes sense.
Index,
Black Tusk, a
Necrophagia.
band that I was
Yeah.
into. Cannabis
I just
Corpse,
saw that
not
one.
to be
Yeah.
confused with Cannibal Corpse. Oh
Right.
yeah, and Gore Guts, they were big. I never got into them, but I remember them being big in the black metal, extreme metal scene.
Right.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, there's
Diarrhea.
oh, are they on there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hate
Those guys are
Eternal.
good,
All
dude.
right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I hate their name, but I fucking love that band, dude.
Diarrhea. Oh, the
Hey
last one
man.
I'm gonna bring up, Weed Eater. They're on there too.
Hey man, hey, I got a band for you to check out, dude. I don't know if you are into some slippery shit, but you should check out Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Hell
Diarrhea.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, fucking Archspire, new track. I want to say this is. It looked like the second or third single to come out for
Yeah.
this upcoming
Third so far.
album.
Carrion Ladder, Limb of Leviticus, which I have listened to. That was the first song I'd ever listened to by Archspire because I had about 4 people in my ears like, listen to Archspire. Listen to Archspire. I'm like, fine, get the fuck out of my ears. I'll listen to Archspire. I did. I wasn't disappointed. But yeah, it was Limb of
You,
Leviticus, and now
yeah,
we've got Red Goliath. So
yeah.
these guys definitely don't pop on my listening sessions. That's the word I'm gonna
They don't
use
pop on mine either,
often.
which is surprising.
Exactly. But I'm gonna try and convince the algorithm to just sprinkle in, pepper in, Salt
Yeah,
Bay,
pepper that in.
a little more Urgespire. So
Yeah,
yeah, I know he's going. Our coworker.
yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
listening,
he's going to see him.
yeah, they're gonna be seeing him soon. And he was
Yeah,
like, "Hey man, if you want to go too, get a ticket. We'll all go together." I was like, "I've got enough shows set up this year, and I still got 2
yeah,
more to fucking fit in." Um,
yeah.
they're gonna be at House of Blues in May.
Oh yeah, House of Blues. I forgot about that
Yeah,
because I was talking to him about how it's been a long time since I've been to a show at House of Blues.
yeah. May
But
22nd.
May 22nd.
Yep.
Nice. So that's is that fucking Memorial Day weekend? That son of a bitch, I swear to God.
Oh, uh, no, isn't that weekend? The fuck, I don't know. I thought
Yeah, I think
Memorial
it
Day
is the
was
holiday
the.
weekend.
I'll show
It
up on my
doesn't really
phone.
matter.
Right.
It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter. We
that
don't
is
have
that weekend. That's fine, I guess.
yeah, yeah, fucker.
I'll work another double.
Um
That's fine.
but yeah, my thoughts on the track. I thought it was really good. It gives me fucking necrophagist, Black Dahlia,
Yeah.
yeah, shit like that. Gives me those kind of vibes, maybe a
Right.
little bit of the faceless.
Right.
It's just that like tech death. It's fucking good, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it's kind of got like their drums almost give me like a job for a cowboy kind of vibe, like
Right.
later on in their career.
Exactly. They're
Um,
doing unholy
so yeah,
things with instruments and somehow still alive. It's
yep.
amazing.
But yeah, it's fucking good. So go
Sick.
check them out.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna take over for me now that I'm nice and my throat's hydrated. Uh we talked about this last week, the week before. I think it was last week. But we've
Yep.
gotten the official release on streaming platforms of the Tony Danza's Tap Dance Extravaganza's newest track, Say When. I say now. Um, it's fucking sick. I listened to the rip on YouTube, and it didn't do it justice, dude. It was that classic like
Yeah.
person's on their phone like 6
You're a
feet
fucking
away. You
you're a
know what I
fucking
mean?
heathen for doing that.
I don't care, dude. I know you were saving your purity and your chastity for the music. You fucking loser.
I needed full volume and tone. I needed to be encapsulated by
Not
this.
every moment's gonna be perfect. All right, you get it when you can. All right.
Some
Um,
things are worth waiting for, Tyler.
Shit, you got me on that one. Um, I wish I would have waited because yeah, this song sounds so great. Officially mixed, mastered, and on streaming services. And it makes me just want so much more. I can't wait. And we were discussing this the other day at the bar. We looked it up to see if Joshua Travis was attached to it. He was all over this fucking track.
He's all over it,
He's
dude.
everywhere, dude. He's back in full force.
What was it
And
like? It was like
composer,
yeah,
producer,
composer,
lyricist,
producer.
like
Yep.
everything, dude.
He's
Um,
on it.
he's on it, dude, and it is just so fucking good. I know, kind of in the discussion you were talking about, it didn't really sound like. I'm not saying didn't sound like. What were you saying about it the other day?
I was saying it didn't go full Danza
All right.
until
Yeah.
about 140,
Yeah.
minute 40 in the song. Then you start getting those fucking
We
weird
didn't.
sounds and scratches and
Right.
shit,
Exactly. Yeah.
which you expect from Tony
Exactly.
Danza, you know?
Oh man, they got to build
But
it
yeah,
up a
I
little
mean,
bit.
it was good before that. Trust
Right.
me. I was just like, how have I not heard any like whoop whoop whoop?
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Throwing you around the room,
um,
dude. Oh my god. Right. Yeah.
yeah,
In
dude.
classic Danza
Feels like
fashion.
feels like you're getting whipped around by a wavy, wacky inflatable tube, man.
Exactly.
Whoop woo whoop
Right.
woo.
Yeah. And yeah, they just needed to lead you up to it. They're like, all right, let's make them feel safe. All right,
Yeah,
now. Right.
yeah.
Exactly. So
They made up for it. That's for sure.
yeah, definitely. I'm just so excited to see whatever else we get out of these
Me too.
guys with this next album coming up. They keep announcing other shows, more merch, just more Danza all the time. This is despite everything that's going on in the world, this is just something that keeps me grounded. You know what I mean? Danza's back. Whatever else
Yeah.
happens, man. Danza's back. I don't care. It's
Yep.
cool. So,
It now that we talk about Danza coming back, it almost makes I know I said that it wasn't gonna happen,
uh-huh.
but it almost makes sense for Every Time I Die to get back together now, right? I mean,
You know, I would like to agree with that. I don't think it's going to
Converge
happen,
is
but
back, you know, Dillinger's back. Uh come on.
come on, man. Just squash your
Come
beef. Your
on.
brothers. How does it feel? That's what I want to know. Okay, you're going to bring this up. I've been thinking about this. How is it? I would just want to be a fly on the wall of the Buckley household. Like, how's Thanksgiving? How's Christmas? You know what I mean? For 20 odd years, I'm sure his parents were so proud. Both their parents were like, "Oh my God, you guys are you're being the best brothers you can. You're in a band together. Like that's so cool. I love that. I celebrate that." And now for the last like what 4 or 5 years, like tensions must be high at the Buckley dinner table. You know what I mean?
You're really assuming a lot about him though.
What do you mean?
Like for all we know, um well, first of all, I'll say this, like I know if either of my brothers are listening right
Uh
now,
huh.
they're going to be like, "Oh, trust me, you don't have to be in a fight with each other to not see each other at Thanksgiving because I haven't been to a family Thanksgiving in 4 years, 5 years.
Okay.
Because my family meets so far away from me. It's like multiple hours one way, multiple hours back. So I'll see you some other time in the year, you know.
All right, what? Okay,
Um,
fine. Whenever it is,
but
it doesn't have to be
yeah,
Thanksgiving. I mean, you went to
but
Christmas.
also yeah. But here's the thing, like also we're assuming that they were even close when Every Time I Die was together.
You don't think they were?
Like it's very possible that they spent so much time practicing, writing, traveling, playing shows when they weren't doing that shit. Do you think they were getting together as a family? I feel like I would be like, fuck you guys. I'll see you whenever we're ready for the next album
Right.
or whatever, you know?
All right.
I don't know. That's just who knows? We don't know what
It's a
their dynamic
hypothetical.
is.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, in
it's
a
a big
perfect world,
hypothetical.
and
Yeah.
slowly it's becoming another perfect world, and then when Every Time I Die gets back together, it will be a perfect world, and then everything will be all right again. So, uh, yeah, that's my take. Next up, I did not listen to this track. I couldn't find it until I went on a band camp about 4 minutes ago, and my band camp is too loud, but I can tell it's a song that I'm sure you really enjoyed. It seems a little hardcore. It's by the band Human Issue. They're calling it Walking. Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Tell me about it.
I'll take it from here,
All
buddy.
right.
Um, yeah, no, I actually just found out about these guys.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're brand new, but they're from Southern California, hardcore band. Uh, they have just signed with Smart Punk Records, so this is their first single as a signed band.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Yeah, there's a quote that I saw from their singer. He said, the song is an ode to my friends back home, a group of kids from broken homes who bonded over drinking, stealing, fighting, and being reckless.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Um, so yeah, I don't know. They put out a music video with this, which I watched and was pretty good, typical hardcore shit. And I don't know. I just dug these guys' vibes, so I
Yeah.
figured fucking share.
Share it with everybody. That was very noble of you, brother. Yeah, I found some of their songs on YouTube. But they have what? Fucking one, two, three, four. They have 5 songs on YouTube, 24 subscribers. So yeah, they're pretty new, pretty
They're
fresh.
fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Less than 5K plays between all those songs, but they sound pretty good. Um,
On title, they
uh,
have so it doesn't say monthly, it doesn't show monthly listeners, it just
mhm.
says fans.
Okay.
Um, which is people that are following them,
Right.
and they have 4 fans on title.
Dang.
So so
Let's bump them
and
up.
we're one of them.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Love that.
So yeah, go check out this small band and
Yeah.
fucking follow their shit so they feel loved.
Nice. How about it? We've got a bigger release.
Big for me,
That
that's for sure.
yeah, that was my next point. Um, we've got the EP release of Self-Evident Truth by The Self-Evident Truth, the SET. Um,
Hell yeah.
which we've been talking about extensively for weeks now, with all the
Yep.
news, drama, and new releases that we've been receiving from them. In classic hardcore fashion, dude. They're all up in your fucking business. It was a 7-track release, and every single song goes fucking hard. We
Oh
started
yeah.
off with their what was it? There was 2 singles I think we got out of them. TMT was the first one, and then
Yep.
White Lies was the next one.
Yep.
And now we've got this. I was listening to my favorite track, and I mean all these songs kind of sound like it, but when I was listening to Prey Strikes Back, it brought me back to those moments I was in the crowd for Body Count watching Ice-T up there. It just felt
Hell
like
yeah.
new age fucking Body Count, and I love that. I wish more people would get into both of these bands, Body Count and the SET. So we will be
Hell
looking
yeah.
forward to more stuff. We also got a little bit of news to talk about later, don't we?
We do. I was
And
gonna
I'm
say, you said
so
you were
excited.
talking about we've covered them extensively
And we're not stopping.
recently.
Right.
It's not over yet,
Exactly.
but we'll take a little break before getting to that. But
Exactly. So what did
overall, dude,
yeah.
this I was super excited for this. I was excited when it dropped that Brady's new band was coming out.
Mhm.
I was even more excited when we got the music video for TMT.
Right.
Um, and then yeah, White Lies didn't let me down at all. So I was super happy when this came out. Anticipating it when I woke up, I knew that was what I was playing first thing in the morning.
Hell
And
yeah.
I have listened to
What a
this
way to start your
EP
morning, dude. That's crazy.
for real,
Dedication,
dude.
bro.
Um, but yeah, dude, I've listened to this EP, I would say probably no less than 8 times so far this weekend.
Jesus, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
I've had at
I
least 2
like it.
playthroughs today of it, at least, like, start to finish, so and then some peppered in of those favorite tracks that I found, so I've been doing my due diligence as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's only got a almost 16-minute runtime. So
Right.
that it's a hardcore fucking EP,
Exactly.
dude. They're quick songs. So
Yeah.
you can definitely do it pretty quick.
Hell yeah. Sick. Let's move on to the next track. I know we were talking about this a bit also at the bar the other day because that's where we spend most of our labbing time. Um,
Yep.
Teen Mortgage, one of my favorite bands, who we will be seeing soon, released a track called Burn. And I think they were listening to the Riff Report and they listened to my feedback and they slowed things down a little bit or at least changed up the sound a little bit because this track is nowhere near anything that they put out on Devil Ultrasonic Dream or the self titled. Like I said, they pulled it back a little bit, but left just as much energy and
Yeah.
heaviness to it. Like this track also goes hard. Two fingers straight up in the air.
I
The yeah. What were you gonna say?
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When this first came out, I almost didn't like it. When I the first time I listened to it,
Right.
I was like, what the fuck?
What are
I
they
was like, well, I
doing?
mean, they changed it up,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But dude, the more I listen to this track, dude, the more I like it.
Exactly.
It's actually a really good track.
Yeah. Like it still has a classic, like as classic as they can be. They have 2 albums out.
Yeah.
But it's got that like classic Teen Mortgage sound. You know, his vocals are still kind of like grungy. You know, they got the crunchy, just like buzzy fucking guitar, bass like going on in the back.
Yeah.
It was just kind of keeping that tempo down. I think that made it. I'm not gonna say better than their old stuff, but it's. I kind of like it a little bit more, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, normally they're pretty fast paced,
Right.
like I would almost say like crossover thrash punk.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
they're
Fair.
sort of pop punky, but they also have like a lot of like thrashy elements to them
Right.
where they're just like fast and in your face.
Exactly. No
And
no time to stop. Just keep going. Right.
no, and all their shit sounds just like that, which is
Yeah.
not bad. But as you commented previously, it just all had a similar sound.
Right.
This is like, yeah, very grungy.
How's I describe it? It's like it's kind of like old 16 Stones Bush meets fucking In Utero meets
Yeah.
fucking what? 9 Inch Nails. Like it's got just all of that kind of mashed together into the perfect Kamehameha.
I would
It's gonna be
say
my thumbnail.
there's definitely some like Deftones
Right.
inspiration in the
Yeah.
music.
Exactly. Right. Just all the
Yeah.
all that shit that we loved back in like the 90s to early 2000s, you know. They just
Yeah.
waited about 20 years cuz I don't know, they're probably as old as we are, you know. They were babies back then. Um
Right.
and they're like, "All right, now's our time."
Getting
And
into it now. Yeah.
exactly. So,
But yeah,
uh
I'm here for it, dude.
I also want to comment on the single cover Looks like some airbrushed like cholo t-shirt you find at the
Yeah,
fair.
we were talking about
Like
that. I
fucking
forgot.
Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny dude with the ice, or like Marvin Martian, or it's got the
Yeah.
clown, the fucking like the Twisted Metal clown, which is fucking sick, and then they're like hooded guy driving the fucking car.
Yeah.
I would wear this
Uh
t-shirt, this oversized t-shirt for sure.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is where we don't exactly agree, me and T Mortgage here.
What?
They got a vibe and that's cool. I prefer their black and white vibe that they had
Yeah.
going before. But yeah, the clown just kind of throws me off. It's very like juggalo-y. You know what I mean?
You're talking to the wrong guy. I'm not a juggalo, but I'll enjoy some Fago, all right? I've been
Hey,
slowly
well, we're
poisoned, all right?
hey, you get a pass on the Fago, dude. That's from Detroit, bro.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We're
Michigan made.
Michiganders. We're
Exactly.
allowed.
We drink Vernors. We
It's
drink Fago, dude. Come on.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yep.
Hell yeah. We drink beer made in our own backyard. Not doing
Sure
all this
do.
corporate shit. Come on.
As
Exactly.
I wear a Coors hat.
Right, exactly. All right, we got one last release for y'all. I know Ryan was creaming his jeans for this one, but I'll go ahead and steal the thunder from him a little bit. We got a release from a Michigan made band, Temple of the Void. The album is called The Crawl. We got a single a few weeks ago, I remember. And I was able to
Yep.
give this one most of a listen to. I didn't listen to all of it, but the things I did listen to, kind of a good way to end it. It's a classic Riff Report album. I'll say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got Poison Icon starts us off. It's a little faster at first. Sounds like they're doing some tapping and some fucking crazy solos and shit, and then got those gutturals coming out, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy, yeah, Poison Icon just to start us off. Like I said, the crawl. Um, Nothing else really spoke out to me, but it's all good. Nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say.
What'd you think?
Yeah. Poison Icon was pretty good. I think Soul Burn was the single that we got last. I think that
Think
we
so?
talked
Yeah,
about.
sounds about right.
Which I mean that one was good. Obviously, we talked about it. Um, Thy Mountain Eternal was a good one that I liked. It starts off with a like clean little guitar solo thingy and kind of gets almost like kind of like slow pace, like it's like mountain black metal. It's like
Right.
Viking metal almost. Which I dig it.
Yeah.
I think aside from the music, my other favorite thing about this album is the fucking artwork.
Yeah.
Um,
This is
the
pretty
album art is
sick.
pretty dope.
What? It's
Yeah,
like a. I'm not gonna say like Castlevania. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like that.
it is
I don't know.
very
Very very large
Transylvania.
scale, art
Yeah,
spirey,
like
gothic. Like
yep,
fucking. It's kind of cool.
cathedral.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, and then you got the like, I don't know if those are people or skeleton heads. They look like skeleton heads
Yeah.
on the
I
robed
gotta try and
bodies,
find a
but
bigger picture of it.
yeah, I'm gonna zoomed in as about as far as I can zoom in right now. But I love the logo. Um, the whole thing is pretty cool. So yeah, check them out. Michigan band.
Yeah. Were they from like Detroit area?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they it stated that they were from Detroit exactly. But
Yeah.
oh,
Sick.
and looks like they recorded with Kurt Ballou from Converge too. His
Ooh. Nice.
famous record or sorry, recording studio in Salem, Massachusetts, I believe. God City Studio. So that's pretty cool. That's a big deal. All
Did
right.
you see any of their Oh, hold on. No, I'm on relapses. Never mind. I found some merch for them, but they've only got a couple of things. They got a
Oh,
T-shirt.
really?
It's actually kind of sick. Um, they got
Yeah,
2
man.
different vinyl releases for this. There's a tricolor merge. It's red, yellow, and blue. They've got the custom Cove marble. It's kind of like oceany. They got a long sleeve T-shirt, a short sleeve tee with the fucking album cover on it, and on the back it says The Crawl, and this like kind of like Illuminati bone kind of thing. Actually, kind of sick.
Hell yeah. Where are you finding this at?
On Relapse Records website.
Ah,
Maybe just look up Temple of Void merch. You might be able to find it.
yeah. I looked up Temple Void band. It didn't do
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, dude. Some of these vinyl pressings are pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. That Crawl 12-inch, that color splatter is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
Oh, man, dude. I love all this merch.
same.
This is cool. All right. Well,
Nice. Maybe some merch madness is in order pretty soon. Let's get excited about some more merch.
hell yeah.
Nice.
All
Think
right.
about that.
Well, we
Sick. Yeah.
got quite a bit of news.
Right.
So let's get into it. First thing is band breakups / reunions. We didn't have any reunions, unfortunately, but I don't know if you want to call them breakups or retirements, but
I think that would be more fair.
unfortunately, retirements seem
Yeah.
more fair.
Right.
But this first this first news is that Justin Broderick of Godflesh has posted or somebody on his behalf has posted in a Facebook group that he recently had surgery on his abdomen. He was recovering and trying to regain mobility. Um, it sounds like the operation was to take care of a hernia issue, and had been increasingly affecting his live performances. So the surgery itself was successful, thankfully, but it has left him in a condition which puts him at risk if he continues to perform live, specifically doing his vocals for Godflesh, which
Yeah.
are heavier and more guttural. Apparently, he's got a risk of tearing his hernia again and causing serious damage if he continues.
Yeah.
So he has announced that he will be retiring from performing for Godflesh. Unfortunately, it does sound, however, that he is going to be putting a little bit more time into a couple of his other projects that he's got going. Some that are on a little bit of the lighter side, which is Jesu. I'm going to
Seems right.
say,
Yeah.
and then I was reading he's got some other project that apparently he is working on right now as
Yeah.
well, um, and planning to put out some content probably late, or I think it says spring or late spring 2026. So sounds like we got some shit coming up for him, even though he is still in recovery. But
Right.
unfortunately, we just won't get any more Godflesh, which, you know what, I love Godflesh, but I don't necessarily, I'm not bothered by the fact that I won't be able to go see them anymore. I
Yeah.
say definitely take care of yourself, be smart,
Exactly.
and
It's the most important thing.
yep. Um so yeah, it's unfortunate, but you'll still get to see him with some other projects if
Right.
you're into him.
That's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take over from you, Rye. We did get sort of an announcement, some crowd banter or something from Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. Made a surprise revelation during their show on February 27th in Tulsa. Okay. Told the crowd the following. I'll pull a direct quote. I think one of the first times we played here, I think maybe it was Kane's Ballroom like 80 years ago. I think we were opening for Peter Murphy, and we were playing Head Like a Hole, and I could see someone in the back screaming the fucking lyrics back at me. And I thought, this is all I ever wanted in life, is to connect with somebody like that dude in the back screaming the fucking lyrics back at me. So let that be a lesson to all y'all. If you're a back of the crowd guy, you can go just as hard as a front of the crowd guy or gal. Um, yeah, anyways, that's what I think of when I roll into Tulsa. I don't know if we're going to be touring anymore after this, but I'm proud of the show that we're doing right now, and I'm fucking grateful that you've chosen to spend your evening with us tonight. Thank you very much. What a guy. Trent's always had like a great personality, and that's what I love about him. And the music's not bad either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Have you ever seen Nine Inch Nails live?
I haven't actually.
Dang. Okay.
And I mean, not that I have gone out of my way to not see them,
Right.
but if they were playing with somebody that I really liked, that I would also spend money to go see, then I would.
Yeah. But you're
And
not gonna buy a ticket for
not
a
leave.
exactly. You're just not gonna buy a
I'm
ticket
not
for a
gonna.
Nine Inch Nails show.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because
I'm
those
not
guys are
specifically
weirdos.
going.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Right. We
right.
talked about it.
We
Right.
talked
Right.
about
Right.
that. Yeah,
Exactly. I have. So I'm one of those weirdos, unfortunately. This was, and that's the beauty of festivals, dude. There's a million fucking bands, and hey, I'll go check them out. But it was a good time. They played right before the headliner. It was dark out. They had a great little light show going on. You know, the little screens had a lot of cool shit going on. Um, just a bunch of talented people. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm happy that I got to see them real quick. You know, this was like 4 years ago, so but yeah, it'll be sad to see him go and not tour. But I can't imagine that he's gonna stop recording and stop making music. I'm just assuming it's this old touring lifestyle. Like I could definitely see Trent going in and just being a studio guy until he
yeah,
just can't make music anymore. You know what I mean? I could definitely see
yeah.
that. Doing more movie
Right.
soundtracks, producing
Yeah.
for other people, helping out, whatever. But
I can only imagine the payday that came from doing the Tron soundtrack. You know
oh
what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Well, probably not that much because they had to pay Jared Leto an arm, leg, and their left butt cheek just probably get him into the movie. So you know what I mean?
Hey man, it's Disney. They got the money.
Exactly. Corporate shills, bastards.
Yep.
But yeah,
Um. Yeah. So that sounds like, I don't know. You never know. They could announce something 6 months from now, or
exactly,
we could never see him again. Who knows?
exactly. We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yep. So yeah, that's our retirements of the
Yeah.
day.
Hell yeah. All right.
Um.
Let's get into some
Now
exciting news,
on
dude.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, artist news,
Right.
the mix of random shit. So let's see what kind of biz there's going on this week. First up, we got Sharon Osbourne. She was recently on some sort of podcast. I don't remember. Uh, but I didn't watch the podcast. I've been seeing clips everywhere of um, the episode and just like quotes of what she's been saying and stuff. So
Right.
I I think that's good enough for me. I'm not going to watch the whole thing.
Right.
But she has officially confirmed that Ozfest will be back next year. So that's exciting. Let's see, she had been meeting with Live Nation about bringing the event back. In a recent interview that she did, she was asked about it, to which she replied the following. Yes, absolutely. We're going to do it. The last one we did was 2018. It was just a month before Ozzy got sick, and that was at the Forum in LA, and there was no plans to stop it. We were still going to do it, but Ozzy couldn't. And Ozzy and I would talk about it, and he'd say, "Do you think Ozfest would work without me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a brand. It will work without you." And he said, "We should do it." She explained more on the Osbournes podcast that they are working for a UK edition, which will be spread across 2 days at Ham's Villa Park, where they shot the Back to the Beginning uh, retirement for Ozzy. She said that there are also plans for US dates as well, but they need to gauge interest from potential host cities. Um, and she strongly suggested that the resurrected version of this heavy metal festival would make it a point to center young up and coming acts in the scene, and not just the normal festival mainstays.
Exactly.
So
Slipknot,
that
Tool,
is,
Metallica, Iron
we don't need
Maiden.
them.
Right. We've heard them enough. All right. Old guys,
Yeah.
sit down. Need some new
You want to
blood
see
up
them?
here.
Hey, you want to see them? Go to Louder Than Life. Go to Aftershock.
Right.
But yeah, Ozfest.
Exactly.
They're gonna try and help out the little guys, which I
It's
think is
sick.
pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's exciting.
Right.
I uh, I hope Chicago is one of those cities that
Me too, dude.
shows interest, because
Yeah,
I would
we got absolutely snuffed
prefer.
on Warp Tour, so let's bring
We did.
you know
Throw
what?
me a
How about you
bone.
just put Ozfest only in Chicago and then we can put up middle fingers to the rest of the country and be like, fuck you guys, you got Warp Tour, we got fucking Ozfest, we're good.
Yep.
Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Kevin
You gotta
Lyman.
put.
You have
You had to
betrayed
put.
me.
You had to put When We Were Young festival in fucking Las Vegas, and then you put Warp Tour in all
Literally
around the
everywhere
fucking
else.
coast.
Exactly.
Um, so yeah, I guess we'll just go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get Ozfest. That would be way cooler than any of those anyway.
So much cooler. Amen
Um,
to that.
ne- next up, this one is for Tyler. Silent Planet have recently added a new item to their website that left some fans confused. And I do have to say, I was also confused until I got a little bit of elaboration. But the California Progressive Metalcore Band are now offering branded Faraday cell phone bags. These are, so for those of you that don't know, a Faraday bag is a signal blocking pouch designed to prevent incoming and outgoing wireless signals via cellular, 5G, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, RFID, and NFC.
Do you mind if I squeeze in
Um,
here real quick? Not only
yeah.
does it block all of those things, but if you have a microwave in your home, you also have a Faraday cage on that. It blocks microwaves. So,
Oh, how about that?
yeah. Did you not know what a Faraday cage was before this?
I didn't know.
Oh. All right. Well, read a fucking book sometime, bro. Come on. Jesus Christ.
That's awesome. No, I'm not a fucking conspiracy theorist hippie
Well,
that
you should
fucking
be because everything that we've all been talking about for the last 15, 20 years is happening in real time ahead of you. So maybe
I
don't
know,
look
and
down
you
on.
know what? I'm fucking overwhelmed, and I don't even know what to do anymore.
Maybe
I
if you would
just want to give
listen
up.
and ease yourself into it like the rest of us, it would have been okay. All right. Come on.
No, probably not.
That's all
But
right.
anyways,
Yeah, right. You're selling them.
so their vocalist, Garrett Russell, gave the following explanation. We put these on our web store last week. We've received a lot of questions about what they exactly are. Well, I have a question for you then. Have you ever felt like your phone is reading your mind? Have you ever seen a bunch of ads for things that you've been wondering about, but you haven't even researched them? How does your phone know that you're thinking about them? Then you remember that you had a conversation last week with a friend about that exact thing. Well, your phone is listening to you at all times, and the government is building a profile on you using Plantier technology. It all feels really dystopian and creepy. If you're like me and you're tired of it, well, this is the thing for you. It's called a Faraday bag. It's pretty simple. You drop your phone in it, and voila, you're off the grid. Your phone is dead to the world. There's a metal alloy in this bag that blocks all electromagnetic waves from getting in and out. So you finally get some privacy. If you wanted to go to a protest and not get tracked by the government, if you think you have the next great idea and you don't want it to get stolen, or just want to get away from your device for a little bit, this is for you. They're just 20 bucks because going to we believe privacy going to have them on our store until they sold out. If you want to cut the head off the snake, this is where it starts.
Oh,
A
yeah.
Faraday bag. All right. Good luck. Love y'all. How was that?
Yeah,
Can
that
I
was awesome.
you think am I the next Billy Mays?
Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays
You
here.
got a little bit more work ahead of you.
Yeah,
That's all
I
right. I
know.
believe
Well,
in
I
you.
don't he was high off of huffing
Yeah.
spray paint, I think.
And fucking
I'm
no, he
on
wasn't I was
weed
gonna say
gummies.
the what was it? Flex Seal, that wasn't Billy Mays. No, two things. Palantir is that big AI thing that OpenAI, I believe, didn't get the
Okay.
contract because they were like, this is fucked up, as they
Oh
rightly should
yeah,
have.
you're right.
Um,
Yeah.
Palantir is owned by Peter Thiel, who was one of the tech bros with Elon Musk, who started PayPal and everything. And then when they sold off, they had all this money. He's one of the tech bros trying to take us over. Palantir is the
Right.
name of the orbs used in Lord of the Rings to not necessarily showcase the future, but to give prophecies and to kind of spy. Uh, the Saruman, the White, used a Palantir to view Middle Earth, and I think it's fucked up that people are like, "Oh, Palantir, what's that?" They're here to control you. They're here to watch you, and it sucks. So I'm just saying, read some books, people. Not just you, Ryan, but
Here,
everybody.
I'm I'm all for the idea of blocking that shit out. I
Right.
just feel like you would have to go to farther extents than just getting a bag for your phone in order to block out
It's
this
a band-aid
listening.
for sure. It's not going to totally get rid of the issue that's going on, you know. Literally,
Yeah.
we need some oligarch deaths going on, and we may be watched after I said that. But yeah, we need a little bit more action. But this is
We're not going to be the ones doing it. It's just
right, right,
we're
right.
talking about
Yeah, of course.
natural deaths.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Very
Yeah, of
natural,
course.
you know. Of
A
course.
lot of them are old. That's why we're saying they're in old age. With
Some of them
advances
are. Yeah.
in modern science and their high level of um, income,
Right.
ah, you never
Yeah,
know.
we're fucked, but um yeah, everything's fucked. And like I said, yeah, it's a band-aid, but it's a start. It's definitely a start. It's something that you can do here on the ground, here on this level to kind of start. I mean, literally, the moment you take it out and your phone's on, even if your phone's not on, like I'm sure they have like a backup battery or something that can, oh yeah, access whatever and signals are still going out. Um, but yeah, they're doing what they
Yeah.
can, and that's super cool.
Yeah.
I've always loved that about Silent Planet. They've always had like I don't know. They've always seemed like kind of in the background, like trying to do things differently from others. They're trying to connect to certain mindsets and ethoses and shit like that. Um, they're a super cool band, so I love that they're doing this for us, and I think everybody should support them. So
It's very hip of them. I like it.
for sure,
Well, next up, we we had a little bit of drama, um, mostly online, but Beartooth's vocalist Caleb Shomo, appears to have deleted his official Instagram account. Um, there's been no reason um, to confirm that's the removal of all his content. However, recently he found himself in the center of controversy over a dramatic image change in a music video for the band's new single "Free." Um, since the track premiered last week, various slurs have been directed to him online, with some harassment apparently extending to his wife's social media as well. Um, we got fucking was it? It was old Franz, wasn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That said this stupid remark online
Yeah,
about
drop the S
um,
from his last name. Right.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So yep. In which I did see that he apparently apologized for it and tried to just
Right.
brush it off as being just a funny joke, and he apologizes if it hurt anybody's feelings. But it sounded like people online weren't going to take that as an answer and didn't let him get away with it. So, but yeah, no one knows why Caleb deleted all of his shit, but he did. And hopefully now he can get some peace from the people that have been
Hopefully.
harassing him.
Now, I have to
That's
say
not cool.
this, having been an early fan of Attila and then really sitting down and like thinking about Attila as people, as a band, and especially Chris, I dropped them off my fucking listening sessions. I don't give them any plays anymore. I will tell everybody to not listen to them because they fucking suck. But I just find it absolutely hilarious. This is my whole point. Is for this guy making to see somebody making fun of someone else for an appearance or for what they're doing in a video. This guy has no room to talk because how am I going to say this? Okay, for
Oh,
somebody,
fucking
him,
go. Oh,
well, for somebody who's obviously so into how he looks and how he presents himself and just a super vain guy, what room does he have to talk about literally anybody else doing what they want to do? You know what I mean? Who gives a shit, dude?
yeah.
Like, I've seen so many transformations of Chris Franzak throughout the years that he has no podium, he has no soapbox, he has nothing to stand on in this situation because he's the fucking same dude. I mean, he should
Yeah,
change his
right.
name. All right, yeah, take that,
Yeah,
you fucking
loser.
bitch. Right, bitch loser. Hell yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Dude, and the funny thing was is I saw somebody's comeback to somebody giving Franz shit.
Right.
Somebody was like, he's still a he's still a millionaire. And I'm like, what? What does that make anybody
Who
cool?
cares? Right. Talking about Chris,
Yeah.
like somebody talking about him, and they're like, oh well,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
He's
he's so
like,
successful.
oh,
Like fucking.
yeah, right. It's like, who fucking cares if he has $1 million? I
I
don't
don't.
care. I don't think you're a good person or think you're cooler
Just
because you have a
you have a
million
lot of money.
dollars.
Well, and that's the thing
Yeah,
too. Like maybe like 40 years ago, that would have been like a good comeback and been like, oh, he must have done something like to be
yeah,
successful or whatever. But
right.
nowadays, like money's fucking made up. Like 80%
Yeah,
of all the world's money is digital. It's literally made up numbers that are just getting transferred and based on the S&P, the stock market. You know, there's no real backing to anything. It's literally made up.
right,
So who gives a shit now?
right.
I don't.
That's how we can raise the federal debt limit to fucking trillions of dollars because it's all fucking made up.
They can just print more money. They did that. They've done that so many times. They're just gonna print more money,
Yeah, it's all
send it out into
bullshit.
circulation, fuck everybody.
Yep.
It's just it's monopoly money at this point.
Right.
You know, it's insane to me.
Fuck it. What, dude? What have they done to us?
Ruined it, dude.
What did they do to
Ruined.
us?
What are they doing?
All right.
Hell yeah.
We got so much more to get through.
Yeah.
Next up,
We're making good time. I'll tell
turn
you that. All right. We're just over an
nice,
hour.
nice.
Don't worry, man. We got
All
this.
right. I'm not trying to rush anybody, but
Exactly.
I know y'all get antsy
Yeah, I've
when
seen those analytics.
shit's
I've seen how
long.
long you listen. Listen
Yeah.
more, guys. Come on.
So I'm trying to cram more information. I'm
Right.
trying to entertain you. But
That's what we're here
I'll
for.
do it fast.
Right.
Fucking anyways, Turnstile has joined Australian public service radio station Triple J, and shared a video of a couple tracks for their like a version video series. You can check these out on YouTube, but they performed the track Sun Shower from their latest album, Never Enough, as well as a cover of the 1989 single I Want to Be Adored by the English rock band The Stone Roses. Um, I checked both of these songs out, and
Hell yeah.
they're good. I mean,
Nice.
Turnstile, it's pretty clear that Turnstile is just a well-oiled machine at this point,
Right.
and they just play perfect every time.
I have to make this joke real quick because it's eating me alive. Uh, Turnstile makes a better adored than a window. I didn't check these tracks out because I really don't give a fuck about Turnstile. I hear about them enough. But I'm glad
Yeah.
you enjoyed them. That's cool. You like good music, so I'll take your word for
Yeah.
it. Sick.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to think I like good music.
Right.
Also, I don't care. So, if I like a lot of bad music too, it's okay.
Well, you have
I'll
to be
admit
able
it.
to appreciate or listen to bad music to know what good music is. You need that balance, you know?
Correct. Correct.
So,
Um,
doing your due
all right.
diligence.
Next up, details have been announced for Slaughter to Prevail's vocalist Alex Terrible's upcoming Blood for Blood matchup event. It is scheduled for Wednesday, May 6th, and the event will combine hard rock and heavy metal with bare knuckle fighting. Alex Terrible has partnered with Danny Widmer
Yeah.
Presents and Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship for the event, which will take place ahead of this year's Welcome to Rockville Festival in Daytona Beach, Florida. The inaugural Blood for Blood will be held at the Ocean Center. Terrible himself is booked for the main event of the 4-fight card, with a 1-to-1 fighter set to face Cameron the Bull Delano, who is currently undefeated with 1 win. And I'm pretty sure in this league, Alex Terrible is 1-0.
Oh.
He
Okay.
lost his first fight. So this will be interesting.
Right.
See who either continues or see if Alex has learned some shit. But
Right.
on the music side, Slaughter to Prevail, Black Label Society, Crowbar, and Malevolence have been booked to perform, which is holy shit,
Yeah.
fucking
This
crazy.
is kind of awesome. I love
Um,
this.
I wish that I was a redneck and could go to Daytona for this,
Yeah.
because this is the most like metal redneck that you can
Exactly.
get.
Right.
Going to a bare knuckle fight in fucking Daytona Beach.
Now,
Uh
let me say this. It would be absolutely metal if they wait to play, let fucking Alex get through his match, his fight,
that's what I'm
win,
saying.
and then fucking perform, dude. That would be so hard, so metal. Like that would be the best way to do
Dude,
it. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
I seen that dude after his first fight, and there was no way he was performing anything after that
Oh yeah,
fight.
for sure.
So I highly doubt they're gonna have him fight first.
Right.
But I did think about that, and I was like, that would be hilarious, actually.
Exactly.
Just
Just
like all
like
puffy
end the
face,
fight,
like
announce the winner, it being Alex, and then the band gets up in the fucking ring, and they're like, "All right, we're just gonna start." You know what I mean? Be sick.
Yeah, right. Dude, yeah. That would be awesome, actually. Just like Slaughter to Prevail playing while Alex is fighting.
Exactly.
Just so no vocals. It's just they're just fucking
Chugging it, and he's being,
yeah.
emboldened by the sounds of his bandmates. You know what I mean? They're giving
Yep.
him the strength
Yep.
to go.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
There's no bigger honor.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, Danny Wimmer actually shared a statement about the event, which it seems a little odd because he's normally a music festival guy, which he is handling a music show here. But apparently, he says that he has been deeply passionate about the martial arts, training in jujitsu and MMA for years. So when Alex and 5B brought me this concept, it immediately resonated. So that's it's pretty cool, dude. A
Yeah.
pretty unique event.
Right. And that'll be
Way
the
cooler.
day before Rockville, because
Yeah,
that's another 4-day weekend, Thursday through Sunday. So they'll have that going on, and the whole
which I'm
rest of the
sure
weekend.
STP is probably playing that as well. I mean, that would make
Uh,
the most
all right. You
sense.
confused me for a second because STP does not mean Slaughter to Prevail. It means Stone Temple
It means,
Pilots.
I know.
Come on. Don't tease me
Dude,
like that,
actually,
bro.
when I see people shorten Slaughter to Prevail as STP online, I get really confused.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Hold on. Is that a whole thing? It's
I'm
Lorna.
sure,
Yes, they're on
sure they're
Sunday.
playing.
So they got a few days break in between that.
I got a couple recovery days.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Alex, he might be fucked up. You never know.
could be.
Um,
Sick,
but yeah,
right?
this event's pretty cool. If you can go, I'd fucking recommend it because
Yeah,
I really want to go.
exactly.
But yeah. Anyways, we got a couple more things before I take a break, which is that we got news that a large statue of Ozzy Osbourne will be unveiled at this year's Hellfest in France, following in the footsteps of the giant Lemmy statue that debuted at the festival 4 years ago. Sharon Osbourne revealed the news during her recent appearance on that podcast I was telling you about. um, but yeah, it's not clear right now who sculpted the statue, but it will be unveiled at Hellfest, and I can't think of a better place to honor Ozzy Osbourne than at fucking Hellfest, dude.
Exactly.
Dude, Hellfest has always been such a fucking awesome lineup, and I'm always so jealous that I don't live in Europe so that I can go to this fucking festival because
Right.
it looks so cool.
Right. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's no reveal, but the Lemmy statue was created by this chick, Caroline Brissett.
Yeah.
My question is, do they move these? Do they leave them up? Like, it's
No,
obviously
I
it's a festival,
think they leave them
so
up.
dude, that's so cool. Dude, I love the fact that they do these things in other countries, Europe, Sweden, like all that. They respect metal as an art form. They put it front and center sometimes. Like they celebrate it. Like it's musicianship, it's artistry, it's creativity. Um Here in the US, could you imagine? Like we got a RoboCop statue in Detroit. That's fucking sick. I love that. But we don't they don't celebrate metal like they do in other countries, and that makes me so sad. Cuz like rock
Right.
and metal, more specifically rock, but like other genres besides like pop and country and as a rock and metal have had a huge thing. They're our current dumbass administration keeps stealing songs from all these like rock and metal artists, and they're all like, ew, no. So
Yeah,
obviously it's
stop
got a
it.
place, but they'll celebrate it when it benefits them, but when it benefits others, they don't give a shit, and I hate that. So
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to do some like quick research right now, but I'm not exactly sure what stays and what goes, but it sounds like the festival grounds are pretty much kept with the statues and shit like that.
okay,
Um so yeah, it looks like the giant fucking Lemmy statue is like there to stay.
right.
So I would imagine Ozzy's going to be there with him. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I love that.
Um, yeah. Did you see the Lemmy one?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
it
It's pretty
is.
cool looking.
I'm trying to
It's a
look
lot
up
bigger
like the actual
than I was expecting it to be.
right. I want.
I was thinking like, like outside of like Soldier Field, there's like statues of fucking, ex players and
Oh,
shit like
well, okay,
that.
so here's the thing. I went on to Google Maps and I'm looking up the actual like festival grounds, and
Yeah.
these are theirs. Like these are permanent fixtures.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I want to go the other way. Come on, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's all permanent,
Exactly.
which is dope that they're able to like secure that spot.
Right.
But before we take up too much more time on it,
Right.
I will move on and just I brought this up purely just to poke the
Get
bear
fucked,
here.
Ryan.
But
That's all I have to say.
21 Pilots drummer Josh
uh,
Dunn has shared a drum cover of Under Oath's I Don't Feel Very Receptive Today, which was on their 2004 album, They're Only Chasing Safety. It's a damn good song. And I will say, I watched this video and he does a really good job. I wasn't expecting him to be able to pull off some of the like faster like blast beat stuff like towards the end when it like
yeah.
picks up.
Right.
I was curious to see if he like fumbled at all. He did a really good job, so it's pretty clearly that he is a pretty professional drummer. But I did watch a little like tour video of him with his new house or whatever, and
Uh,
he goes through his home studio. And so I've seen that room that he records this video in and the drum set that he's playing on, which was custom built for him, and features the front bass drum head is literally like a slab of a tree trunk,
nice.
which is
Yeah.
fucking crazy looking. It's pretty
Right.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking. I
But
pulled up the fucking video so I can act like I know what the fuck I'm looking at and talking about.
yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
his little drum practice room is sick,
it is kind
actually.
of cool. I'll give you that. He's doing pretty well. All right. I'll give credit where credit is due. But I'm gonna stand and die on this hill. Uh, I don't give a shit about 21 Pilots. I'm not 14. All
That's all
right.
right. Like I said, I listen to plenty of bad music.
Yeah, you do. That's one of them. Fine.
It's all right. Helps me
Uh,
appreciate
yeah.
Archspire.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Alrighty. Let me take over so I can stop shitting on 21 Pilots for now. We got a little bit of an announcement for one of my I'm not gonna say favorite bands, but I do like these guys. Touche Amore will be releasing a 10th anniversary deluxe edition of their fourth album, Stage 4, on April 10th, so pretty soon. The expanded edition that they will be releasing includes 11 bonus tracks, comprised of demos and remixes. And they will be featuring contributions from members of Deaf Heaven, excuse me, the Blood Brothers, Youth Code, and more. We got one remix released. It is available now on streaming services. It is Wisp's new take on Rapture. Um, this album was originally released in 2016 and was inspired by Jeremy Bolm's mother's battle with cancer. So the name kind of makes sense at that point. They called it Rapture Gloom version featuring Wisp, and it's super acousticy, a little twangy. It's
Yeah.
nice, despite the
Yeah.
connotations that come along with this record. It's some good listening. So
Yeah, I had
check out
actually
the album and
forgot that
support.
I listened to that remix
Oh,
um when I put this in there. So but yeah, I thought it was a pretty good take on the song.
yeah. I think of what albums I really got into with these guys. I've had a couple opportunities to see them, but I think Is Survived by, yeah, that was the album that I got super into. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, I just didn't get it. Like, I had the opportunity. This was once again a festival thing, but I believe they were not as known. At a metal festival, like a post-hardcore emo band playing, like who's gonna go listen to them? So they had them billed at like noon, 1 in the afternoon. That's when I'm showing up to the festival. So I ended up missing. They were there at Louder like twice, and I didn't get to catch them. It made me sad, but yeah, check
Yeah.
out this new album when it comes out on April 10th. Let's see. Next up, we got Dance Gavin Dance has earned their second, count it, two, second gold single in the U.S. The band's 2008 cut "Uneasy Hearts" weigh the most, and a spoonful weighs a ton. Um, yeah, they has now been certified gold, despite never being released as an official single. The track features a guest appearance from Nick Newshams
New
of
Sham? I don't
yeah,
know.
Newsham.
Who
Features a
knows?
guest appearance of Gatsby's American Dream. Their first certification, gold certification, was "We Own the Night" from 2015. Went gold in September of 2023. To explain to y'all normies who don't know how these get not voted on, but how they figure this out. A gold certified record signifies 500,000 units, and a platinum signifies 1 million units. So 1 million units. Um, let's see, 10 track
That's a lot
downloads
of
equals.
units.
That's what I'm saying. Suck my unit.
Yeah, keep those units away from me.
Right. Oh. Yeah, you need a lot of listens to get those units. So
You need a lot of shit.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah, 10 track downloads is 1 unit. So that's fucking what? 5 million track downloads to get 500,000 units
That's a
for streaming.
lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and
uh
I'm sure it's not comprised mostly of that, you
exactly.
know.
Like, yeah. So
Um,
that's cool. They got their second gold. So
yeah, 150 streams for 1 unit.
yeah.
So, yeah,
So
I think people are just streaming the fuck out of this.
exactly.
This is off my favorite album by
Really?
them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was good. It was their only one with that vocalist I think we talked about.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. It's that one guy in between Johnny Craig and Tillian.
Tillian,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's my favorite album.
Oh yeah,
It's a
sick.
good song.
Nice. Yeah, I'm an afterburner guy myself. Really enjoyed that one. Let's see. Next up, we got some news about Zach De La Rocha finally. And not for any reason. You just don't hear about him a lot because he hasn't been as active publicly.
Yep.
He resurfaced last year in support of a benefit raising money for the Coalition for Human Immigrant Rights and appeared in the documentary Intense Energy, The Sound of Skateboarding. Those last few bits that we saw of him. Recently, we have found him serving as an executive producer on a new documentary focused on the LA punk outfit Dead City Punks. It is directed by Richard Gastman. It centers on the band's politically motivated protest shows and their history of clashing with local authorities over unauthorized performances. That's fucking sick. I love that for you guys. It is set to premiere on April 16th at the Regent Theater in LA. So, for all you California punks who probably lived through some of this stuff and know exactly who these guys are already, why would you go see a documentary if you were there live?
Nostalgia.
Check it out. It's cool.
Nostalgia.
Of
Um,
course. Yeah.
yeah, I hope, I'm assuming it's gonna make it to either purchase or, whatever kind of streaming.
Right.
I'm interested in check it out.
Right. Me too. Maybe it'll be on Veeps, bro. We go all corporate and shit.
Yeah, actually, it
Right.
might. Which I still don't have Veeps, and probably won't.
Right. Gonna see if they got any more information. See if they're gonna release it. They got a well, they got a behind the scenes gallery at Beyond the Streets, which is I'm assuming some art gallery or something.
Yeah, probably doing some sort of art setup about the making of the film or whatever.
Right. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really find that. Yeah, cool. Be exciting to see if they release it into regular theaters or yeah, just let us buy it online or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's that news we were talking about.
Yep.
Brady Ebert can't get enough of him. Can't get enough of
Nope.
himself either. He has launched a new band all fucking ready, everybody. He wasted no time. And it sounds
Yeah.
like he's mad about it all, too. Let's see. The
Yeah.
the band is called Evidence. He was ousted from the SET last month following his divisive public comments about his former bandmates in Turnstile and others. He has since resurfaced with Evidence alongside drummer Ben Rogers and bassist Bobby Faithful. Faithful to none, only himself. And Brady
Bobby
Ebert.
Faithful.
They have several rehearsal clips online that are circulating. They're planning an EP. They've got recording sessions set in Nashville with producer Sean Small, who worked with Lizzo and Nelly. Interesting. Let's see, he has urged fans of him to not support the SET. He had
Of
posted
course.
exactly on his Instagram story that while he was proud of his work with the SET, don't fucking listen to him. Don't support that band. They just don't. What a big
I
fucking
think
baby.
I think I saw a quote that he said, "Don't don't support this cover band," or something like that.
What the fuck?
So so he's like, "Oh yeah, I fucking wrote all this stuff, so they're just covering
Exactly.
my
I'm
shit."
just covering my
It's
what the,
like,
get
which
over it,
is
man.
not true because we
Exactly.
had literally had a interview with the other guitarist who said that they split writing
Right.
duties. Um, so yeah, dude, he's being ridiculous. I mean,
Exactly.
I can definitely see why he's been kicked out of fucking both bands.
Exactly. You're just proving
Yeah,
us right, Brady Ebert.
yeah. I did watch the little clips, the little practice clips
Oh yeah.
of his new band, and yeah, I mean it's like hardcore punk, and
Right.
it's sloppy, but I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised that they even have come up with this amount of material in this
Already?
very short period of time.
Makes you wonder, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, dude, if you're a professional guitarist of any sort, you've got riffs in a bag, waiting.
Exactly, right.
But still, yeah, I mean, it's crazy that they've put together that shit already. But
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't if it sounds good, I'll support. If not, I won't be upset to not support because Brady
Exactly.
Ebert seems like a little baby.
Exactly. Little baby boobop.
Little baby
Alrighty.
bad bitch.
Right. We've got a little announcement from the Crow Mags, and I love the picture that was attached to this. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. They've been in the studio working on their seventh album. I don't know how to pronounce this, but they signed with Black to Black, like back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
there we
right.
go.
Yeah, easy. The veteran hardcore band. They have 11 new songs in progress and have brought in additional help to help them with the sessions. They've got drummer Grayson Necrutman from
Yep.
Sepultura and also Suicidal Tendencies.
He was supposed
And
to be joining Trivium, but remember had
yeah,
some scheduling issues or something that
right.
prevented him from
Yeah,
joining.
that was a while ago that we talked about that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, dang. Well, and then they got the producer Arthur Rizk from Soulfly, who's worked with both Soulfly and Integrity. Looking like they're involved. Per footage shared on the 7th, by Harley Flanagan. So expect some new Crow Mags pretty soon. I'm excited. I know Ryan's
Yeah.
excited. Hopefully you are
Yep.
too. So
Yeah. I love Grayson and the shit that he does on a fucking kit. He's
right,
a fucking beast. So I'm definitely excited to hear what he does with the Chromax because, dude, when he plays, he's like weird because when I first got into him, he was playing all this big band stuff,
right,
just like jazzy stuff,
okay,
which he does really well. But then he started getting into some more hardcore stuff, and then that's when he started playing with Suicidal Tendencies.
hmm,
And dude, I was very surprised with how this dude can change up his style of drumming so easily, and he beats the shit out of his
hell
kit.
yeah.
So
Well, I think it's perfect
getting into
then.
some hardcore shit here,
Right,
yeah, it's gonna be good.
it's gonna be great. Sick. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully they can announce when that is coming out soon. Uh, yeah, they got 2 more days in the studio. It sounds like. Damn, how many songs can we create in how many days? Pow! Right in the kisser.
Pa
Pow! Pow! It's a Catalina wine mixer.
pa.
Pow! Are you saying pow or pa? All right, this is our last piece of artist news for you folks. So thanks for joining us for the ride. There's a little bit more after this though. Got tour announcements, so don't go away just yet. This is cool. I haven't been listening to these guys as much recently, and it makes me sad. I need to get my record back from John. I let him.
Yeah,
I borrowed him. Fuck, what was it called? And it. Fuck, 68.
I'm gonna put them on now.
Yeah, me too, me fucking too, dude. Gotta get into it. Um, let's see. Okay, so they wrapped up recording on their fifth studio album. Yes, and not that's not their fifth one. That's their fourth one. I just found it. I just
Yeah,
found the name. Um, Working alongside Matt Goldman, the pair have shared a short teaser video. I did not see that, but I did hear about this. Which you can find on news sites wherever you find news. I don't share the videos on here, so you won't find it here. You're just gonna learn about it from me. They shared some more information. Let's see. His quote, our fifth album is finished, still getting mixed and mastered. Recorded by the always wonderful Matt Goldman. It is a very special album. I'll tell you more about it sometime after Wednesday. Cheers. So find out about this on the Riff Report, and then keep an eye out for what
Dude, what
Josh
a
has announced for you.
I love how fucking laid back and nonchalant this is. He's like, "Yep, it was wonderful. It's very special, and
Right.
I'll tell you guys about it
Tell you later.
sometime, Matt.
I'll tell
I
you
don't
later
know.
on. It's okay. It's no big
I'll
deal.
tell you later."
You're only gonna
In the
absolutely
meantime,
love this fucking
in the
music, but
meantime, just wait.
it's cool.
Just wait around.
Just a little patience, you know? Yeah. I fucking
uh,
love these guys.
yep. Me too.
I'm trying to think. I only
Um,
just discovered them like what, 2 years ago or something? Like two
yeah,
or
I don't
three
know.
years ago. Yeah.
I found out about them when they released Two Parts Viper, their second album.
Okay, yeah.
But to be honest with you, I didn't know that it was Josh Scoggins
Oh yeah.
um, until I had been into the record and I was like digging it. And then somehow I found out it was him and I was like, what the fuck? That makes so much
Exactly.
sense.
Right.
I'm an
Well, I
idiot.
think what it was is I was in a big like the Chariot re-listening
Yeah.
phase. I was like, fuck man. I was listening to like what, Josh De La Hoya or whatever. And watching the video and just getting back into the Chariot. And it was right before Yes and came out. I was listening to their third album, Give One Take One, and as soon as Yes and came out, put in my order, got the record, got my t-shirt, supported the fuck
Hell
out of
yeah.
it. And I've been hearing from my buddy John, because I was listening to the album for quite a while, and I was like, dude, you're gonna love these guys, and because I knew he was a big Norma Jean guy, the Chariot, all that, and I was like, oh, dude, 68, and he's like, what? And I was like, it's Josh, and he's like, oh shit, and he's had that record for quite a while now. I just haven't been over there to get it back
Yeah.
from him. But I lent it to him because he was telling me about setting up his own like vinyl station, and mine is chill, it's cool, it's whatever. But he's like a tech guy through and through, so he's got everything like perfectly formulated and like subwoofers and fucking stacks shit just to set it up. And I guess it
Hell yeah.
sounds really good over there, so I got to get over there, listen to it, and then bring it back home the same night. So he also has my Mars Volta record Nocturnicate. I knew he'd love that one, and he did. So it's cool. I'm looking
Nice.
forward to what else Josh has in store for us. Keep an eye out because we're definitely gonna be talking about it so fucking much here on the Riff Report.
Oh, for sure.
No, it's
Um, well, yeah, since it looks like the album is finished, that means he's got time to join Better Lovers, right?
maybe that's the move. That's a really good idea. Maybe you're really
I don't
thinking,
know.
man. You're really getting the creative
I don't
juices
know.
flowing, dude.
Yeah, dude, I don't
But
know.
then what's the other guy's name? Um I don't remember, the drummer.
From 68?
Yeah.
Oh, he can take a break, dude.
You're just gonna leave him off to the side like that? Come on. Michael
He,
McClellan is his name. How dare you? All right. This guy put in his blood,
sorry,
sweat, and
dude.
tears.
Sorry, Michael.
Come on.
Um,
Oh no.
well,
It used to be Michael. Now it is Nico Yamada. That's who it is. You're gonna do that to Nico, bro? Come on.
yeah, I think he sounds like a pretty cool dude. I think he's probably got plenty of shit going on in his life,
Oh, I'm
dude.
sure. Yeah.
He could
Uh,
probably afford to take a break for a little bit, you know.
exactly. Right.
Fucking let Josh fucking throw down some yelling on the next Better Lovers album.
Right.
Well, let's get into the tour announcements. We got 3 for you tonight. The first one is less of a tour and more of a residency. Metallica is going to be playing at the Las Vegas Sphere in October, November-ish. Uh, so towards the end of the year. But they apparently shit's been going crazy with the ticket sales for this residency.
Mm-hmm.
They have added many dates throughout this whole entire thing.
Excuse me.
But yeah, recently they just added another 6 shows because tickets are just fucking flying. They're
Exactly.
crashing up the fucking ticket sites. And people are having a bunch of troubles with like queues and getting kicked out and resetting and all this stuff. So it's just been madness.
Right.
So we've got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 sphere dates
Oh yeah.
for Metallica. Will we see any more? Who knows?
Probably.
But if you want to check out Metallica at the Sphere, you've got the whole last quarter of the year to check them out. And then they get the fuck out, and we get to see Tool next year, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna be pretty happy about.
Oh yeah. How much were tickets going for?
For Tool
Yeah. No,
or
for
for
Metallica.
Metallica?
Yeah, for Metallica. We don't know about Tool yet.
Metallica, we don't know
I
about Tool yet. They
don't
don't
even know if they're
have
gonna be
anything
there.
yet.
Right.
But Metallica, from what I saw, it sounded like they were like around 500, $600 for some of the balcony seats, the higher up seats. Um, with some people saying that ground seats or floor seats might have been uh less expensive due to the like you not being able to like you don't get as much of the
Exactly. It's like sitting
immersion.
at the front of the IMAX theater. You want to sit in like the middle or
Right,
the back. Exactly.
right. And I think the ground is standing. So it's more like a traditional show. Um, whereas when you're sitting up higher, you get the whole show,
Right.
the whole immersive experience.
Exactly.
But either way, I mean, I mean, it's a the way that I see it is it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. There is only one spear in the United States. I know they're working on other ones in other countries right now, but we'll only get to see Metallica at the Sphere uh, one time, and that's this tour. Which is I don't care about Metallica because I think they suck now,
Right.
but I do care about Tool because their visual side of things
Exactly. That would be
is
sick.
nuts, and I will absolutely do psychedelic drugs and
Easy.
probably die inside actually,
Hey man,
and
but at least
then
you're
be
doing something that you
reborn.
love, all right? I
Yeah.
did find on the very last day, these are 2-day tickets for the January 28th and the 30th of next year. The only tickets available are the Snake Pit VIP tickets. They are $6,000. It's a meet and greet VIP ticket, so
Jeez.
like, but yeah, 6 grand for that. Everything else is grayed out, and that's the only um available. Everything else is fucking sold out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. I'm not going.
Right, exactly. Hold on. Yeah, no. The ticket quantity or filter. The fuck? Let's do 2
I'm sure it
tickets.
probably I'm sure it probably varies greatly depending on
Yeah,
the day of the week as well.
exactly. Right. So yeah, if you got 6 rand laying around, you can go meet and greet them in the snake pit.
No thanks. That's lame.
Yeah, I agree. Alrighty. Moving on. We have a tour booked with local favorites. Local being the Riff Report, favorites being Kill Switch Engage. My eighth favorite band, I guess, according to my list.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. Um, I love you, bro. Let's see. They're on tour with Machine Head, Iron Reagan, and Havoc. Yeah.
I fucking love
Uh,
Iron Reagan, dude.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've ended up listening to them a little bit more. Not recently, but they've definitely been popping into my headphones. Let's see. The trek will take place in June. Closest dates that we have here in the Midwest. Sounds like they're starting off in the Midwest, which is sick. They're going to be in Detroit at the Fillmore on June 3rd. In Minneapolis, they're at the Fillmore. Better than being at the Phil less, you know what I mean? And they will be on the 6th of June. 6/6/2026. Whoa.
Oh,
They'll be in Milwaukee at Milwaukee Metal Fest. And then in South Bend, Indiana. Crazy.
hell yeah.
You could have picked Indianapolis or literally anywhere else, but hey, you're a half hour away. I love that.
Yeah, dude.
At Four Winds Field. So I'm
I
thinking we
might be
take a
going to
June
this,
trip.
dude.
Yeah, to
I
South
might be
Bend,
going to
bro.
this.
That's a stone
Yeah.
throws away, dude. That's awesome. That's the closest show I've seen out of any of these tour announcements that we've had. That's
And
awesome.
I went to that Burt Kreischer comedy tour
Yeah.
there. So I've seen a show there before. There it is not a bad seat in the
Hell
house.
yeah.
It's a solid venue.
Nice.
Also weird, but it's in Indiana where marijuana is illegal.
Right.
But I easily openly brought in my weed vape in there
Oh, I'm
through
sure.
security,
Yeah.
just out in the open.
Dude, they're right there, like, on the fucking border and shit. Like, I'm sure they see that all the time. They're like,
Yeah,
we're looking for baggies, we're looking for needles, we're looking for weapons. You got a dab pen? Get the fuck out of here. Get in there. Come on. Shut
yeah.
the fuck up
Get in
and
there.
don't bug
They're
me.
like, as long as you don't undercut our beer
Exactly. That's exactly. You're
sales.
not bringing in drinks. They don't sell weed there. Like, they don't give a fuck. I'll say
Right.
this, going to that Louder Than Life in Kentucky, it's also super illegal there. Like, I'm thinking hemp is only legal, like non-active,
Yeah.
like THC shit like that. You know what I mean? The lame baby shit. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was the
I
same
think
deal. Like, it's super
I
legal
think
there, but
Indiana had a problem with CBD for a little while too.
yeah, we were
Like
talking about
they're
it.
that bad.
Exactly. They were talking about trying to approve for like CBD like oils and drinks and like the
Yeah.
Delta 8s, and they're like, "Oh no, get that fucking hippie shit out of here, dude." Like a bunch
Yeah.
of idiots. But yeah,
I
going to Louder
think
Than
I
Life, it was the same with my fucking pen. Like, I literally put it in the fucking sometimes I try and hide it or whatever, but and one of the
right.
security guards, like, when I went through the metal detector and I had my fucking, it was one of those long batteries, like the fucking candy pen or whatever. I
Right.
don't have one available to show, but yeah, I had one of those. And when I was grabbing my stuff, he saw it and he's like, "What is that, weed?" I'm like, "Uh, tobacco use only, sir." And he's like, "Don't you lie to me." I was like, "Do you want a hit? Like, do you want some?"
You
Like,
want to try it? You want to try
right,
it?
like, whatever. He's like, "Nah, I just don't appreciate being lied to." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm sorry. Are we chill?" And he's like, "Get out of here." I was like, "All right, I can guarantee that about 400 other people before me have done the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you picked me. At least I offered. I was trying to be
Yeah, right.
nice. Like, it's got to be stressful, dude. You're responsible for the security of like 200,000 people. Like, that's stressful. I
Yeah.
get it, and
Here, you
not
want to do some
directly, but
drugs?
yeah, fucking here, have a hit, bro. Like, calm down. It's chill. We're all here. We're all here to be happy. So yeah, I love that.
Well, yeah. So, maybe that's your second chance this year to catch the Riff Report out in public at a show
Yes,
is
right.
Four Winds Field, June 7th for Killswitch Engage, Machine Head, Iron Dragon, and Havoc, which is a hell of a fucking show.
Exactly.
Um, last tour we got for you
Finish
today
us off,
is
Ryan.
we got Terror, the fucking hardcore legends. Did we not talk about their new track?
Uh,
Did did I forget to add that on the list?
do they have a new track?
Yeah,
Really?
Still Suffer. Yeah.
Oh
Um,
shit.
which I believe, hold on, let me
I don't see anything on YouTube, so maybe you're a little early. They
hold
got
on.
the
Let's see
album
here.
coming out
Where
on the 24th of April.
Yeah. Yep. No, they got a fucking
Yeah, 2 weeks ago they had a video come out.
Oh, no, we did talk about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking it came out before that. But anyways, yeah, they have announced that they will be headlining a North American tour this spring in support of their upcoming album Still Suffer, which will be out April 24th. And will feature support from Pain of Truth, End It, and Start Today, which is a fucking hell of a tour as
Right.
well. And I would love to go to. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because the dates are not looking good.
Right.
Looks like we got it kicks off in Colorado on April 22nd and pretty much goes through June 6th. Um, but the closest ones we got around us are we got 2 dates in Detroit, May 30th and 31st at Tied Down. And then we got June 4th, we got Chicago at the Metro. Um, yeah, dude, that those Detroit dates definitely don't work for me. But I don't know. Maybe that Metro date does.
Yeah,
This
right?
fucking this tour is fucking sick, dude. I have actually never seen any of these bands as well. So that would cross off 4 bands that I'm into.
Hell yeah. Uh, didn't we talk about this Tie Down Festival a few months ago?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was at that cool fucking venue that I've been wanting to go to, the industrial
Right.
park or whatever.
Yeah.
Russell Industrial Park, is that
I
what it's called?
think so. I'm not getting any. Let me see. Edgemont Printing. 1600 Clay Street. I'm thinking that's what it is. 16 Clay Street, D2 Roy. All right. Oh yeah, the Russell Industrial.
Yeah, that
And that
I've
the
been wanting
lineup
to
for this is fucking sick, dude. Blood for
Yeah,
Blood, Carry On, Nails, Terror,
yeah.
Angel Dust, Pain of
Oh, I
Truth.
know.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, this
final.
I really want to go see a show here. This
Yeah.
place looks fucking super cool.
Oh, Warthog's gonna be there. We're kind of talking about them.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got.
Right. Exactly.
So what's our runtime at? Where we at?
207 so far.
Okay. Okay.
Easy.
All right. Well, it is easy. We got a little bit more work to do to prep you guys for Friday. So we'll
Yep.
wrap this one up here. And I will, as always, remind you guys to like and subscribe. You can find us on Instagram at the.riff.report, on YouTube, where it is the most important. And you'll find us there at the Riff Report News. We're posting new episodes every Wednesday at 9 a.m. For your regular news and releases. And then on Friday at 6 p.m. for after hours, where we get a little spooky and a little kooky. But yeah, do us a favor. If you enjoy what we do, or if you hate what we do, but you like us, or at least you feel bad for us, please subscribe to our socials. Please subscribe on YouTube, hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a video. And most importantly, share this with a friend because
Please.
we need new subscribers.
Exactly. Now, you're saying that I've been doing some work, boots on the ground.
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
obtained for the 6 followers we've gotten in the last like 3 or 4 weeks. Let me just shout out. I don't know any of your names. I think I talked about this last week, but this was a couple weeks ago. All you Stevensville people, thanks. Hopefully you're listening to this by the end. I love y'all. Gavin, he's one of the Magic guys. Thanks for subscribing the other day after I was drunk as hell, standing at the end of the table, just begging everybody at Magic Night, please follow my podcast. It's so cool.
Please.
Kat just no. Did Kat just subscribe or has she been subscribed? I think she's been subscribed. Yeah, she supports. And then Abby, I was telling her about it. When we get up and we got like 10,000 followers, I told her, I was like, you got to promise me that. And she's like, I'm gonna comment on one of your later videos. Been here since the beginning, so yeah, tell all your friends, Abby, and be here since the beginning. So love y'all. And then we had one mystery one. I noticed. They have no.
I got that one.
Oh, did you? Nice. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I love you, bro. That's awesome.
Yep. So our good friend Ryan Cheevers, who is in partnership with the 4:15 a.m. crew.
Nice.
We were
What's up, Ryan?
a nice meeting. We were having a nice meeting the other day, and
Nice.
yeah, we started talking about the podcast, and he was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'll check that out."
Nice.
So hell yeah, thanks to everybody who's subscribing,
Exactly.
and please continue to pass this along because we need more. I need constant reassurance, otherwise I'm going to feel like a total idiot. But not really. I'm just kidding.
Really need to find a way to make money on this. I really want to.
I really want to.
Right.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Stay loud, stay angry, and we'll catch you in the pit.